Welcome to another episode of Salty Sails. We're a couple living aboard our 40-foot lagoon, sailing across the top of Australia from west to east. In this episode, we are in ARNHEM Land and explore an old abandoned pearl farm, encounter some wild horses, catch a couple of barra, and get stuck into some boat jobs. We hope you enjoy. Well, we just rocked up at Croker Island and we just had a couple of local legends rock up. One of them he said was in a movie. Can't remember what movie he starred in, but he said he was in a movie. Oh yeah, a couple of lads that dropped past, so just offered us some cans and offered us some turtle and some ice, but we're pretty full, so we're all good, but we might go catch up with them at the beach. So we just caught up with these fellas on the beach here at the pearl farm and said we're allowed on the land. But there guys, a couple of legends. They said we can have a look around, it's all good.
Yeah.
Have a look around at the old pearl farm that's here. So we'll take you for a tour. We'll say goodbye to these guys and yeah.
What a beautiful sight.
Yeah, this is the old pearl farm, I think.
Oh look, there's a whole fish here. Catch of the day.
This is the older just said, I think he said it was Arafura pearls. Arafura pearls. I think it was their old site, but geez, it's just a mess. Like, haven't really cleaned up at all.
I feel like cleaning it up myself, actually.
Yeah. I took it, this must have been the office.
The boxes.
Oh, the boxes, storage
boxes. Oh, the pearl meats are 1 kilo.
It's worth a fortune. Well, yeah, there's all sorts of old crap here, but what a mess. I did see a, well, there's a new trailer. Just needs a bit of work. Oh yeah, this is mate, top spot though. Oh yeah, the boys just came past the boat when we pulled in. We do have a permit to come here. We had to get a permit through the Northern Land Council. And yeah, these boys just confirmed it and said it was all good for us to come in here and have a look. So yeah, we're just having a bit of a look around. Probably bring the dogs in later for a run on the beach, although there's a pretty big crocodile hanging out the back there. Bit of history, pretty interesting. I wonder how long ago this was a pearl farm.
I found these and I'm not taking them with me.
They're baskets for, they put the pearl shell, you put the pearl shell in them when they first get seeded, and they dive as you rotate them. And it's supposed to, as you rotate them, you're supposed to, it helps the shell seed or something probably, like gets it right in there and makes it, yeah, they got it. Anyway, they rotate, it's called rotating the shell, I'm pretty sure, from memory. Oh yeah, there's a heap of baskets there, which we're not going to touch. But yeah, check out these, all the old anchors. These are the anchors. Now these anchors hold down the ends of the pearl line. So a pearl line is basically a long rope with a heap of floats with all the baskets hanging off, and that's, you know, the shell are inside the baskets and they hang in the tidal flow and get, geez, that croc's close.
What?
That croc's close. I'm glad we took the shotgun out.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so these are the anchors that hold the ends of the lines down in the ground. Just sitting here while Mon's over there exploring, watching this crocodile. It's actively hunting us. It's down by the old jetty over there. I don't know if you can see. It's down there, next to the water. Heading back. It's come right around out in the bay. Hit the point, now it's swimming along the beach directly to where the dinghy is. It wants to eat us. Yeah, it definitely wants to eat us. I'm keep an eye on him, I reckon. Yeah, you got to be crocodiles around here. You got to keep an eye on them. no swimming. Unless it's clear. If it's clear, you can swim in certain places. You just got to keep a real good lookout. Sort of be quick. But the cross can be quick too, so you gotta be careful.
Probably great.
Oh, maybe a sundown on the deck tonight, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Old abandoned pearling settlement. We're gonna make our way back now. We're gonna dodge that crocodile out there and show you how we make water on the boat, I guess.
Yeah.
With the desal. Show you how it works. So this is our desal. It's just a portable one. It makes about 120 litres an hour. But yeah, so it's just it's a little bit of a process. We have to run it off the Jenny. One day we'd be lucky, if we're lucky enough, we'll get one that's inbuilt that just runs off the system, which would be pretty cool. But at the moment, this portable one's doing the job. So that's the saltwater run out. That's the discharge run. There's a high pressure one. There's the suction where the salt comes up. Start the Jenny. That run for a second. Now just fire this up, flush the salt water through the system for a bit, and then we'll switch it over. You tighten up the valve and you can send it to the tanks. Let that run through. Just flushing up the tank. That's the salt water discharge. Fresh will come out of this one. We'll let that run through for a bit so it's nice and fresh. Then we'll give it a taste test. We'll put it in there and put it in the tank and let it run for a couple of hours. We should get a couple at least 200 litres out hopefully. Just wait for this wind to drop. We want to go get a tuna. Maybe magic, fresh water. Hose in. Now we're making water. That's how you do it. Magic. Oh, get up off the bottom.
I wonder what it is.
Cod or a trout. Decent.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Come on. Some sort of cod or trout maybe.
Near the net.
Trevally.
Oh.
Fucking hook, fucking thing though. Oh, not the $20 squid track. Sorry, buddy, but
Yeah.
look at it in. Oh no, got him.
Good for things. Fun though.
Fun.
He's coming
Check
to check us
out this manta ray.
He's coming to check us out. Jump in if there wasn't a huge croc
There was a big
behind
croc
us.
right there. We jump in with that one, but how cool is that manta ray?
That's so sick.
Come up to the boat.
Come back.
It was huge. Well, the dogs are run.
Dogs on the run.
I'm on seeing wild horses. Did they run?
Holy shit, that was so cool.
Oh,
Like little babies too.
why'd you?
I saw 3.
What were they?
One baby. It's wild horses.
We'll be riding on the horses. It's so cool. Just through there. Wild horse.
They look so nice and clean.
Yeah. Croker Island brumbies.
Oh.
We went back to the boat and quickly got the drone up to show you exactly where we were. And we got some pretty cool footage of those wild horses. We are in ARNHEM Land now, so we've sailed into ARNHEM Land. We're actually in the King River. Never been here before, so this is going to be interesting. We're going to jump in the tender, we've just put it in the water. It's a bit windy, so lucky we're parked up this river, but yeah, we can go for an explore and see if we can catch a barramundi.
We've just come across these mangroves and we've seen these bean looking things. Oops, that's a small one. So I think what happens when they're ready to drop, so that the top is a bit heavier than the bottom. So my theory is they drop in and then they hit the mud, and then once they're in the mud they start growing. That one didn't do what I thought it would do. Yeah, but I think that's what they do, so that they either float and then get like stuck on a mud bank, and then once they're there they start yeah, sprouting or going into the mud, and then we get mangroves. That's my theory. We'll Google it and see if that's right. Oh, I knew we saw one. Matt's onto a little barra here.
Little baby, nice little barra. First one for the King River. That's those prawns.
Hey, I walked down to the river.
Yeah, mine got two. As soon as we put the GoPro down.
Always the case.
Always the way. Mine got two good hits. And I just got that nice little guy.
Nice. That's on. I just said, seen anything? And then, yeah, barra straight on. So let's see if we can get him up. Yeah. Lucky, he just spat it. So.
Yeah!
Oh yes, that's a great size.
Good fish.
I knew they had to be here.
We knew they had to be here, didn't we?
Holy shit, that's a good one.
That's a good barra.
Look at him. Woohoo! Oh wow. How big is that? 70?
Find out.
Yeah, got me right in there.
Oh, sorry, babe.
What do you call it?
80 on the dot.
Yeah. Good fish.
Good fish.
Oh my god,
sorry.
It's pain and...
Good fish.
I don't even care anymore because it's fucking stinging.
80.
Blood.
There he goes. Oh, you quick, babe. Hey guys, we are sailing. We've left King River and we're heading to, don't know, we're heading towards Maningrida. We're gonna see how far we can get. But yeah, the wind, we knew it was gonna come up, didn't know how much. It's been pretty unpredictable around here, but we've had 30 knots, which is
shit.
Not very nice. I know you can see, the camera never gives it justice, but it is rough. We're taking on a lot of water. When I say taking on, where we sleep's getting wet. And we're hoping it's going to slowly die off. I think it's starting to die off now. It's dropped down to 22 knots, which is nice.
Good, but it's just a bit rolling, so I was inside for a little bit. I was feeling a bit sick, so came outside, had a chewing gum. Maybe that will help, who knows. But yeah, if sailing's for you, it's not. Not in these conditions anyway. Really sick.
It's crap.
Good morning, we are in the middle of nowhere.
Well, yesterday we ended up getting absolutely flogged. We had 30 knot winds. We ended up sailing for 17 hours, I think it ended up being. It was meant to be not too long of a sail, but ended up taking us ages. And we yeah, we tried to get into a river that we couldn't get into, and that was just on sunset, and we realised we're gonna have to punch it here. Luckily we found this little area. It's pretty, looks pretty nice. A little bit rolly here, but not too bad. There's a bit of swell wrap around the corner, but we're protected from the wind. That's the main thing, because it's already come up and it's howling. We might try and move the boat in a bit closer later, but
get in there, yeah. But yeah, it was a bit hectic yesterday. We had Ruby was sick. She was spewing. She had diarrhea, so it was. And she was walking from one side of the boat to the other. So, as you can imagine, it was pretty disgusting. I'm dry reaching. Matt was dry reaching. And Barry was just cruising on by, sitting down, just chilling. He was like probably the best out of all of us.
Yeah, we're all not very good.
But yeah, the winds were shocking.
There was waves coming over. Things were breaking.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the boom, we've got to fix that as well.
We've got to fix that today. So we're here. That sailboat looks like it's coming off actually. How come?
It's just the zip.
But yeah, so we're in this bay. Looks like we're probably going to be here for a good 4 days at least. I think 3 or 4 days. To go this next bit, it's really open, and it's going to be a long haul. So we're probably just going to do it overnight, or probably not overnight. Just get up really early one day and get there the next night. But
yeah, just wait for the winds to settle down.
I'm just going to wait for it to get nice.
I ain't going through that again.
It was horrible, but we've got a lot of work to do. We've got quite a few things on here we've got to fix, and we want to clean the whole boat. She needs a good scrub.
Yeah.
We're going to take, while we're not doing anything, we're sitting here, we're going to make the most of that. We woke up to tuna busting up all around the boat. I think they're probably bluefin tuna, but they were everywhere. I hooked up twice out the front there. As soon as I woke up, I hardly even opened my eyes, but I reckon we'll probably get one just straight off the boat while we're cleaning, hopefully, because we wouldn't mind some food, but the wind's already up, so we can get stuck into the cleaning and get some jobs done, guys.
Jump up on the flight, she bout to jump, yeah. Jump like Catamaran, she bout to jump, little girls trip, little photo, yeah. Molly maker, dance with her ass out.
Boat's getting cleaned. Inside's looking cleaner.
Still messy as
but it looks messy, you clean it, and then you put everything back and it's clean. So the back deck's been scrubbed, all nice and clean. Now I'm going to run in and check how deep the water is in there, see if we can move the boat in a little bit closer. You might recall a few episodes ago when we were sailing up 80 Mile Beach towards Broome, we had the bolt. We had the bolt that holds the boom come undone, that one there. Joins the boom to the what do you call this thing? A mast. But yeah, so I put this makeshift bolt in there. It's actually a bit bent, but I did buy some new ones, which are the proper bolts, the right size bolts to hold it in. And when I was a bit lazy actually. It was a bit of a silly mistake of mine that I didn't replace it straight away, and when it was real rough the other day, the nut had actually spun off this bolt, and this bolt was just sitting in there. Lucky I quickly ran down, grabbed a nut. One of those things again, I just looked at it at the right time and saw the nut had come off, so I grabbed the spare nut that I had and put it on that bolt. It was way too rough to do anything out there. We had the sail up and everything. It could have been quite dangerous again. But yeah, we just changed that out, put the new one in. So all I did was tie for those watching at home, I don't know, you might be sailors, you might not be, but I'm definitely not. I just got a rope and tied it around the boom, put the main halyard, which is the one that pulls the sail up, and attached it to that rope to take the weight off this, because it's quite heavy when it's all together. So yeah, I had mine on the winch, just lifted that up a bit just so I could get the bolt in easy, didn't have to hammer it in or anything too hard, and yeah, get the nut on there, and she looks good. So we've got a brand new one, and we got a proper spare in there, which I keep very handy just in case. But yeah, just going over everything. Make sure everything looks alright, make sure there's not too much wear on anything. If it's going to break, it's going to break when it's the worst possible time, as always. But, middle of doing chores, saw a few tuna around the boat, went and got one. A long-tailed tuna. We've got a good on there. How we want to eat him tonight? Don't have to go very far to get a fish here, do we? We just literally went just over there. Could have got about 1 million more, but first cast tuna. So we're going to fill this little long tail, I think it's a long tail tuna. We're going to fill this little bad boy up and have pokeballs for dinner. We hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. Remember to click subscribe to follow along on the next adventure. Also, we've got the Patreon there in the comments.